prophecy in Fontaine.
The prophecy in Fontaine? Oh no.
Whoa, the academia sure is busy during the day.
Traveler, Paimon.
Sino! It's been so long since we last saw you!
Welcome back to Sumeru City. So,
Oh, nothing. Really? You were thinking...
indeed. You really want me to say the rest?
Oh, darnies.
You like that one, huh?
All right. Here's your 500 Mora.
You're exaggerating.
Hey, 500...
Anyway.
A case? What?
Nothing major.
Need any help?
Such enthusiasm.
What?
Obvious enough. All right. Follow me. Do you see him? The old man flailing around?
Oh, is he the one you wanted to talk to about the case?
Correct. His name is Cyrus.
Huh?
It's ridiculous. I'm just an old man who...
Professor, I've brought some friends.
Ah, Sino. Now who do we have here? My goodness.
Wow!
I've told him about you before. You are my friends after all. That's right. A couple of days...
A threat?
Exactly.
This is the letter in question.
Cyrus. Secondly, wow, they sure didn't.
Clearly,
10 million more. I'm just a single retiree with no...
there were no witnesses. So currently the letter is all we've got. So, Traveler...
Paimon's ready!
All right, take a look. There.
Another thing...
Possibly.
Most of the paper around here is much...
It's certainly not...
So, wait! Check. A colored...
Looks like we're thinking...
Possible to install a vision on a mechanical frame.
Mahamatra Sino, Sir Cyrus. Ah, and the Traveler and Paimon. It's been a while.
As such, I'm inclined to believe that the culprit in this case is a student at the academia. Somebody young and strapped for cash. Oh, one last thing. I'd start your investigation by taking a look at the cafes in the city.
Oh, of course! You think the culprit spilled their coffee on the ladder, huh?
They do look like coffee stains to me. Also, if I'm not mistaken, the letter...
Ah, of course.
Understood.
You have my gratitude.
One last thing.
Will do.
Great thinking, Sino. Yeah. Really?
The culprit's approach. Whatever happened, and crucial...
Huh? Wait, are you saying...
Found you! You wrote the threat letter! I sensed someone was watching us from the shadows the moment we entered the House of Dana. You managed to stay relatively... There are a lot of people here, but we were looking specifically for Arav.
I was...
You smiled...
Is smiling a crime?
There are coffee closing off the cafe with...
You can't pin this on...
Really? The innocent... Your heart's... Don't try anything or you'll pay the price.
Well, that was over...
You're telling me. 1 minute. Look like...
Everyone, it's all over.
Gosh, that...
The culprit's name...
Huh?
16!
We checked his record.
But he looks so...
Yeah.
Food.
We questioned
Oh, just spit.
very well. Down on his luck.
Some old...
Is this going...
Oh, right. Yeah.
Maybe it's more...
Araka mentioned he'd... Araka believes this.
Oh,
People make up rumors.
Arav.
I completely...
Oh, come on.
The academia...
Who said? You seem confused. Uraka is all it costs.
Please rest assured...
Yes, I have no doubt about that. But as a former...
We looked into the...
Oh, what a... You don't have to seal... We have to show...
The relevant authority.
Oh,
Give or take.
very good.
My apologies.
And it...
Wait, you mean...
He is. Tainari's master, sir. Though I must say...
Don't be out... Anyway, go on.
Please show me your credentials before borrowing books.
brag, but we never had problems like this at the Tower Hiss back when I was still teaching. And if you don't want to take my them, they'll tell you what it was like, won't they?
And colossal workload for it wrought havoc on my poor tail. So the academia. Most of what I know, I heard from Sino after the fact.
Professor's become a lot more laid back in his retirement. He used to be far stricter, and was especially known for being extremely principled.
Wow. It's hard enough to stay true to your principles as a normal person. I can't imagine doing that as a sage.
It's a pity Kale wasn't around at the time. I would have happily taken her on as a student.
And then we'd have one more person who has to address Lisa as upper-class woman.
Really? Can't you just call her Lisa? She seems to prefer it when people treat her like an older sister.
Oh, believe me, back when she was a student, nothing made her happier than the younger students acknowledging her seniority.
Whoa, more food? Are you sure about this? We don't want to take advantage.
Oh, don't worry about it. Order whatever you like. And if it's not enough, order some more. After all your help today, treating you to dinner is the least I can do.
I thought I heard some familiar voices. Ah, and Sir Cyrus is here as well.
Oh, Kave, it's been a while. Zahahadi was talking about you last month. How have you been?
I've been all right, thank you. You're looking very well, sir. I'm glad to see it.
Have you eaten yet? Care to join us?
That's awfully kind of you, but I had a late lunch, so I'm not really hungry just yet. I'll have dinner a little bit later tonight. I just came to Lombard's to buy some wine, and when I heard some voices I recognized, I thought I'd come and say hello. So what's the occasion, anyway? Some sort of celebration?
Consolation.
too tasty. Paimon's belly is about to explode.
Oh, mine too. I'll have to walk home to burn some of it off.
Thanks for dinner, Sir Cyrus. Master Tainari and I will bring you some homemade herbal tea next time. It'll do wonders for your sleep.
Well, I look forward to that. In fact, could I trouble you to bring a little extra for the other old folks on my street? I'll be...
No problem at all. I'll pack some up.
I'll see you all later.
Good night, Professor. Don't let those tomatoes keep you up too late.
Hey, anyway, I'll be leaving now. Don't stay up too late now, children.
Take care, have a safe trip.
All right.
What do you mean,
Well, I was...
camping? Oh, that sounds fun! Paimon's in! Right?
Everyone, no need to bring any.
You got it!
Great.
Makes me laugh every time.
Time to set off! Let's head to the southeast of Gandharvaville and meet up with the others! Wow, you guys are ahead of the game.
I'd say we're right.
Traveler, Paimon, let's go fishing. You got it. Dinner's on us tonight. I hope I can contribute too. The other forest watchers gave me some fishing tips a little while.
I saw some very appetizing mushrooms in the area, so I gathered a...
Wow, camping with a forest watcher is the way to go. They think of everything.
This is true. I don't think I've ever had a single rough day in this forest.
So?
Well,
I see. Oh, in that case, you should try a valberry. I bought
A valuable suggestion.
all I want.
oh, I have a sudden craving for fruit tea. I'm gonna go fetch some stuff.
She sure made a run for it.
Unbelievable.
So Kale chose the path. My dear friend, you know.
Excellent.
But
We got a bite!
I'll reel it in.
Firewood. There are 3 tents. Which one do you two want to take?
How about the one on the left? Well, Paimon just...
What?
Anyone would think.
Excellent.
I'm back! How's your appetites? Ready for the barbecue? Always. Oh, it smells...
Someone.
Wait. Hey! If it works for steak...
Medium well.
Okay, these are about ready now then. It'll be a few more minutes for any.
Oh, that was so delicious. I ate a lot too.
If you're tired, then go rest.
You must be getting sleepy too, Paimon.
Tonight I should.
Good night. Paimon's struggling to keep her eyes open.
Oh, don't forget this. The staff of the Scarlet Sands.
Wait, you were actually being...
It's a very...
Paimon can't even...
Fair enough.
Yeah, Paimon, sure. We'll be fine. And...
But right now...
I think they should all be here. Traveler?
Look at this.
What the?
Evidently.
Huh? Paimon's gonna take out the sword. Yeah! I'll hate them.
Sorry to wake you up at this.
Let's get dressed and talk about it.
Something has come up. And since it pertains to Cyrus...
Whoa, back up. Let. Where'd the wine cups go? I could have sworn I left them here. Ah, there they are.
I'll have a cup too.
Can you see if the cookies...
They are.
Oh, this is so bland. I should have gotten a few bottles.
Do tell.
Oh, right, I forgot to mention. So, I ran into Cyrus yesterday. Anyway, they got a bottle of Lombard's new vintage. You know what it's about?
I heard some people...
I wonder what Sir... Oh, Cyrus. Give me a sec, I'll sketch it out for you. Okay, done. Take a look. You see what I mean? I don't think I've ever seen... What?
Take this, for instance. Looks like an out... It bears a striking...
Whose emblem?
It's the emblem.
After discussing it with each other, this was a long way to come from the city. I'll hasten then just...
Hold on, so what?
Is everything okay? Give me a sec.
So you've never heard of the Temple of... These days, at least, historically speaking, by contrast, none of the academia...
So the temple?
It's possible.
So, how do you know?
Did you forget?
Oh, yeah?
If you're asking...
So much about this doesn't make sense. Why did the students so...
You said you ran into Sino.
Yep.
Given that Cyrus...
If the Academia's Temple of Silence really does exist just to cover up the truth, the sudden appearance of this emblem can't be good. We should...
Yes.
If this situation is connected...
Kale, could I... Traveler.
Sounds like a...
Cyrus has been living in the city lately. He rented a place near the field so he can keep an eye on his tomato plants. Here we are. This is the place.
We might be too late. Looks like nobody... Oh, Sino moves fast. If he what?
I know that voice. Is that Tainari I hear?
Ah! Professor Zaha Hadid.
Wow, so it really is you. My good...
We're looking for Sino.
Yes, not... I told him, the old fool. It must have alarmed.
Well, if Cyrus...
Professor, did you hear...
Why, I could after seeing the...
Huh?
As a former
So Cyrus...
Oh, dear. What a... Oh.
Thank you.
What does it say? My friend.
Yep, that sounds like Sino. Thank you, Traveler, Paimon.
You're here? I thought you were going after... Ah,
We went to Cyrus's house.
he didn't say where he...
No.
Can't say I'm surprised.
Typical Sino. Anyway, some updates on progress.
I checked some ancient texts for a similar design. The one I've...
Yeah, and we're lucky.
Meanwhile, Arav, the one who told him about Cyrus's embezzled funds.
Apparently, the Uraka was in...
I see.
So, how do we...
He doesn't know.
Nephis and Arav, also. The Temple of Silence felt that they could no longer trust the ever since its inception. At its roots,
The Academia.
Not only that...
So how did Cyrus...
I'll bet that's the...
whoever is behind,
He must have recognized...
since the desert is...
I have to go after him.
Really?
I should be fine.
Everyone, I have news from the core of 30.
Master...
Oh, so that's Nafis.
It's a pleasure to meet you. Several I was going to suggest the Academia had... I won't attempt...
I understand.
Good point.
Need our help?
Really? Arav and I will continue. Tainari.
I am. Kaveh, I'll...
Well, if you're...
Thank you all. Arav, let's go.
You'd better get moving. Don't forget to ask for help.
Will do. Let's go, Tainari. Hopefully we can...
Knowing him, he's...
Okay, we made it to Caravan Ribat. What? Maybe...
Hold on.
Is that Dia?
You
It's not my first...
Sino.
If you're really going...
Makes sense.
Thought we might find you here. You're trying to retrace Cyrus's steps, aren't you?
Sorry.
Nothing personal.
But why so coy today, huh? You only gave us his... Oh, also, hey guys, it's been a while.
Dia and...
You're looking well. Glad to see it. Candace and I came to Caravan. Some people say they saw him. Guess he stood out as an older guy heading into... That's gotta be one heck...
Sino. It's okay if you... We're here to help out.
No.
We spoke with Zaha Hadid.
Sounds like the...
Still. Come on. All right.
Yes. Well...
All right.
And don't think you...
Don't worry, we'll keep...
Hold on. There's a few things I'd like to clear up. So... Do you have any...
Due to my... But my It's a good thing that I did not reckon...
Yeah, you're right.
But Cyrus...
I suspect so.
Well, speaking...
Or rather...
That's right. Fact is, we're coming with you whether you like...
Fair enough.
Works for me. All right, off we go. Let's start by seeing what the guards...
Hello.
Mahamatras.
I'm looking for some... Where was he going?
Let me think. Do you have a map?
I have one.
Great. There you go.
Thank you so much.
You've got a...
Ah, you're... Best of luck.
Hold on.
Do you think it's safe to act...
Should be.
No. I'll do it.
Huh? Why can't...
Give it...
Ah, hello there.
Oh, I'm missing
I'm just wondering if you...
So, Silver...
He'd stand out like...
Yes.
He's looking...
Your friend over... Hey!
Yes, that's me.
You don't seem surprised that I recognized you.
It wouldn't be the first time.
Oh, you're the one looking for the...
I have a bad feeling about this guy.
No need to hide it.
I thought you were a group...
Hey!
Suits me. Just cut it.
Come with me. All of you. Don't you want to find your silver hair?
So you know where he...
Just follow me. And here.
What? Where are you looking? There's...
Please?
Whoa! Something's coming out of the ground!
What is this enormous building doing here?
And how was it so...
Wait, so...
Is this...
All good?
This is not what Paimon was expecting to find in the desert, especially not hidden right next. Ooh, Paimon's scared. They must have kidnapped Cyrus. Do you think this is...
What's wrong? Thinking about your professor?
I just hope for you.
Me too. All right. You can wait here. I'll inform our leader that you've arrived at the Temple of Silence. Sit.
So he's just gonna leave us here?
They can't have been at the oasis by chance. They were...
So this is the Temple of Silence. After leaving the...
Hey, look! That guy's coming.
Don't worry. Someone will come.
What's your name?
Sorry, guess I was so delighted to... My name is Sethos. I'll be here if you need me, but I'm not planning on answering.
So we're...
Yep. Cyrus is...
Hey, Sethos!
Sure. Although, I'm assuming by chat, not often. The Temple of Silence is a place of quiet and solitude. We don't get too many visitors. Yes, that was me. Although, tricked is a stretch. He was asking everyone in the tavern about ways to make some easy money. He insisted that nothing was off the table, even if it broke the law. So, I told him that Cyrus had embezzled a large sum of mora from the desert.
So you framed Cyrus for a crime that he did not commit?
No. That's not entirely true. Let me jog your memory. Of course, Uraka was a great accomplice, really. Very cooperative with a little bit of wine in him. Did exactly what he was told. And not much of an original thinker, though. It doesn't surprise me that he struggles academically.
Why did Cyrus leave for the desert as soon as he received the letter?
You'll have to ask him that one yourself. Certain things I can't answer for him. I'm neither judging nor defending him. All you need to know is that he recognized our emblem, and it was his own choice to take the bait. What kind of question is that? He's the General Mahamatra. Everyone in Sumeru knows who he is.
Right, but back at the Oasis, you can't have known who he was for sure, or you wouldn't have asked him. So, what we're really asking is, have you never seen him in person before?
I've lived in the desert my whole life. Guess you could say I've never had the pleasure.
Ugh, why does Paimon feel like this guy's not being straight with us?
Come on, we've only just met. If I give you all the answers up front, you'll have nothing left to look forward to. Nope, not once.
Really?
I have no need to go there. Not when the taverns are full of the spies. It's not as clandestine. Mm-hmm.
I never imagined that the true
That's King Desh.
We should be wary.
Ah, here he is. Grandfather, the person you wish to see is here.
Well done, Sethos. Greetings, one and...
Professor!
Cyrus, are you...
Watch what you're doing!
Oh, my apologies. Cyrus owes me his life. And to the... I wanted to just leaves.
So that's why
Some things in life can...
Sino didn't...
My secrets. You're afraid. You recognize... You knew as soon as you saw the letter that we, not Uraka, were the ones speaking to you. It threatened you only because you know what you did. For you, But then, we both know what I said to you that day. That as the leader, I grant you permission to leave, but that one day, the sands of time will catch up with you. And when that day comes, you must pay the price you owe.
Hermanubis is...
Does he mean you?
But Muôn is right. They rescued me from the brink of death once, many years ago in the desert. But Muôn proposed... one other child. For many years, the test subject, the original as the second, but as I was deliberating, both our to preserve our fate. Ultimately, in recognition of I have always...
I see.
Look, in essence I borrowed, but you cannot... I'm sure you don't remember. You and he... As a follower of Hermanubis, I have allowed this power to remain in the rainforest for far too long. Now, that power is not yours. You are wrong. Sino.
So those are your terms.
Despise me all you want.
So what you're saying...
Divine power. He is no longer a small child.
Both my heart and...
Don't listen.
I know.
Sorry to interrupt. Say that Sino refuses to return his power, and you're trying to gauge where we stand while...
Wait. Everything we have longed for, Hermanubis will provide. Perhaps this very day we'll...
Why is he coughing?
Muôn!
Take our leader back to his room. Grandfather. I don't like to drag out... Had Cyrus not... Still, I'm not like... But I see things a little differently. So I'm not going to...
I just... And things will...
If you hadn't betrayed my grandfather...
All you embody... Ultimately...
I'm glad to see you're giving it...
I won't forsake...
That works. Oh, my
Are you sure about negotiating with him?
I need to think this through.
All right. What?
I've taken some... He's a stubborn...
I agree.
Mm-hmm. You've heard all you... My own memory. I do remember I was still young then, and all I could understand was that there was a strong will inside my mind. The power that came to inhabit my spirit was probably one of the cornerstones of their whole faith. So...
You're not gonna give in to their demands, are you?
No. I have no intention of returning it. So I will challenge them.
Kaveh has made similar observations about the desert tribes from his work trips there. I think we could turn that to our advantage.
Wow, and...
Looks like we have the same... Turn it back on them now while we still can.
Great.
Sethos.
Have you made up your mind?
We'll get to that.
I have no objection. Follow me. Keep your voices down.
Let's talk. Bamoon has fallen into a deep coma, and he appears to... Regretfully,
Yeah.
You're his heir, aren't you? You clearly have a lot, so tell me...
Yeah, there's no time...
You know?
Right. And you...
You're right. I accept. Legend has it that when that group...
Sounds very fit.
As a fellow vessel...
3 against 3.
However, letting Cyrus...
None needed. If I win, the Temple of Cyrus... If you win...
It's a deal.
Well, after...
There never was.
You have to win.
Yeah, that's right! But...
Both? Yeah. When...
Exactly!
The Traveler and I...
And neither. The desert was home to an ancient and great civilization that for a variety of... But there must be personal factors at work here too. I can't shake the feeling that Bamoon cares for many more things than he...
We gather on this day to perform This is our most sacred of ceremonies, and representing the Temple of Silence, the Defenders.
Grandfather, you're here.
A rite of duels.
I know what I'm doing.
Representing the Academia...
Ready.
Warriors, we come not to debate what brings our challengers here, nor what will become of the...
Huh? Are you sure?
I agree. He's very strong.
Okay.
Sure.
We have decided.
So have we.
Duelists of the first bout, please step forward.
Don't forget, safety first! Hey, you there! You better play nice with them or Paimon will make you regret it!
Little bit too much chatter from the audience over there.
Hey!
Spring forth! Propagate! Yeah.
A swift end to the first bout. When you're both ready,
let's begin.
Watch out!
Go, Tighnari, go!
He drank plenty of water before the bout, so he should be fine.
Enshroud! Let's nip that in the bud. Can't see? One with the force. Keep up. Yeah, sir.
Thus ends the second bout.
I'm ready.
So am I.
This is the final. When you're
For many years, we have kept our covenant with Lord Hermanubis. We earnestly... Now, I will...
I am Sino, and you. I think you left some things unsaid. This is a sacred duel.
Everyone. My grandfather. But our faith... Times have changed. Then I thought of you. Each Bafra... I once thought...
I am more than just...
Exactly.
The name... Hermanubis... has left its mark. So show me your answer, Sino. Show me I can be more... Bring it on!
all you've got? What happened is searching for your answer. Fight's over. Do you yield?
You won.
Well then, looks like you found your answer.
I give his glory to you.
I've seen that light. That is the light of our Lord, the great Hermanubis, priest over all other priests. His spirit dwells within that lightning, and his will lives on. Once a warrior of Tynar, he emerged from the barren desert sands to serve the god king Al-Ahmar. After the death of the god king, Hermanubis gathered his followers and the Tynarian priests and led them to the city of Tula. There, they founded the Temple of Silence, and from that day forth, we became stewards of all knowledge that survived from King Deshret's civilization. Barely a century passed before war ravaged the desert. One by one, Eremite leaders took up arms against each other in battles that would devour what little remained of their civilization. Only the wise city of Tula was spared under the guiding hand of the Tynarians. But peace did not last. Coveting the knowledge of King Deshret, the beasts set their eyes on Tula. The king of Gurabad laid siege to the city and ordered the sages to surrender to him the Temple of Silence as proof of his victory. The ruling elite colluded with their oppressors, betraying the temple so as to hold on to their rule over the city. They declared that the knowledge guarded by the temple was the true cause of corruption. These were dark days, and we faced enemies on all sides. Our Lord had long since exhausted his strength, keeping the forbidden knowledge introduced by King Deshret at bay. To ensure the temple's continued survival, he broke his being into many pieces and began the ceremony of Hermanubis' legacy, bestowing his power upon his mortal followers. With this power, the temple was able to defeat the tyrant's army. Yet, we were not hailed as heroes. Strange and unfamiliar as this power was, it struck fear into the people's hearts and drove them to reject us. In the end, the people of the temple and the Tula Tynarians left the city for good and made their way to the rainforest. What followed next was inevitable.
The elite of Tule Tula fell and were decimated. War engulfed the desert. And we wandered from place to place, always in hiding, all the while keeping close watch over our secrets and staying true to our mission. Betrayal forced us out of the desert and into the forest. Then mistrust drove us from the forest into the desert once more. We have lived in exile for far, far too long. Yet, today, the Temple of Silence has borne witness to the glory of Hermanubis once more. Thank you.
How is it? Do you feel okay?
Grandfather.
Hey, Sethos. You'll get through this.
I know. I'll miss him.
I guess you were prepared for this. It's been a long time coming, huh?
Yeah, he's been on death's door for a very long time now. I think it was only through sheer willpower that he managed to hold on to this point. At least, he was able to see this chapter come to a close before he passed.
What's next for you?
Per my grandfather.
But that I did foresee, Sethos. Were it not for the... I do.
Still...
Well... Sethos.
But...
No, it doesn't. That's a much bigger...
I will try.
Actually, that way, had you won, and were I... He knew that his plan meant that...
And here I thought the General Mahamatra wouldn't care for all... You're absolutely right. Thank you for everything. The Temple of Sight... But you must be... By the way, Tainari. The story goes that he went on to fight many... The Tainarians who... In all likelihood...
How fascinating.
I like this.
By the...
yes.
If it's true...
Someone's got to make... I will make a detailed report. I'm sure you'll have lots to it if we're going to work to...
I will. All right.
See you soon. Come hang out with us anytime.
What were you
Oh, please.
What do you mean, what other? A one-man suicide mission, hmm?
All right. What do you mean? Okay, look.
Inari's master is really laying into Cyrus.
Wow. The last time he...
I think I'll go around and update everyone. We can go for dinner.
Makes sense. I'm in.
Hyman's coming.
Hey, Kale.
You're back! Well, look who we have here. Would you
All taken care of.
That does not... When you run into
Now would not be a good time.
Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm. It's not the first time that I've had to talk to you about this sort of thing either. You need to learn that there are times when the right thing to do is get a more experienced member of...
Kale, please do something.
He's... Say, Madam Farazan, Huh? Wait, did I hear that right? Kale, you remember? Wonderful.
Poor Kale getting dragged off like that.
Kale!
Huh? What? What do you mean, cup? Oh, it's nothing. Just Master's way of reminding me to stay hydrated while I'm out and about.
It's code for let's reconvene at the cafe.
Oh, that...
Mm-hmm. 2 people left.
Is it possible to install a vision on a mechanical frame?
Am I hallucinating?
We're just reorganizing all the books.
There's no rush. Nobody...
My sincere...
Yes, with your...
I see.
And it sounds like they managed...
That day will come. Now, as a token of...
Yeah, sounds great.
Sure.
opponent. And then there was Tighnari. He put up an amazing fight, too. We ended up winning all 3 bouts. Whoa.
A truly
Hey, Paimon included all the juicy details. The Traveler just pounced and then waved their sword like this. Then...
Despite winning 3 bouts in a row, you still ceded the position.
Of course. I got to be a champion too for once. I've not sparred much with desert folk.
Yeah! Huge place! It felt like something right out of an epic poem! Imagine this. It was like there was...
Maybe save...
I think that'll do me for...
Shall we stop off at the House of Dane?
My thoughts exactly. See you around.
I should get going as well. See you all later.
I need to go say thanks to the Core 30 for their help. Also, Sir Nephis says he wanted to introduce me to some of the Academia's work processes.
Kali's come a long way.
Everyone's a work in progress.
Yeah, true.
That was good. It feels like everything's... Life is all about these moments when you can finally relax and hang out with good friends after a...
Do you 3 have... If not, would you come somewhere with me? That's a secret.
Okay. I think I can guess what you're talking about.
Well, now Paimon's...
Been a while since I... Need any help?
That's a nice spot, isn't it?
What a great view! We're so...
Traveler. Turn around. This is my secret base. When I was a student back then, I had a lot of the same questions that Sethos. Our gifts help us to find our...
You two really are like brothers.
I feel the same way.
I still remember one time when we came up here to chat and do our homework.
That was the one and only time. Nothing will ever slip.
You know...
Then make it... You...
Okay.
Hey!
Oh my...
Professor.
Sino. Just the man I'm looking for. Guess...
Some old photos.
Can you believe it? I was at the Academia Oh, time flies. Look how tiny you are in this...
You look quite young. Ah, it's this one.
Yep. Looks like her work, all right.
And this one.
Oh, cheap.
Is there something you'd like to say to me, Professor?
Like what? Like... hey, at moments like this, I can't pretend I'm a good person. But Muôn had every reason to despise me. Oh, I've dreamt of that place many times after... Oh, You've matured so much over the years, Sino.
Since you're my professor, I should save you some face by not calling you out on all the...
Good thinking. Take your own advice. Seriously, why bully an old man like me? Hey, wait, how did I not notice this one earlier? Look how cute you...
Yeah, and look how...
Oh, I can't... Hey... All right, I'll add it to my schedule. Wait, no. Next week is the tomato growing competition.
Or you could find...